My hair's a mess, y'all. All right. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. I come to here to make a video today. And y'all welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm staying consistent. So today, if y'all read the thumbnail, it's about people that are people pleasers all their life. I'm sure that you know some people that are people pleasers. They always looking out for other people and they never looking out for themselves. Maybe you are a people pleaser. Maybe you got some relatives or your mom, or maybe you have a sister, brother. Maybe your father is a people pleaser, and they don't even know that they're a people pleaser. So, yeah, that's what I come to talk to y'all about today. Um, I think that people pleasers are people that have something happen in their childhood and they probably had a lot of responsibility put on them and they never were able truly just been free to be themselves and they were taught to look out for other people instead of themselves and most likely it was a parent or both the parents put a lot of responsibility on a child at a young age and they made him a people pleaser. And do I like people pleasers being around me? No, I don't. Kind of makes me sad because they're not free to be who themselves, or they're not able to stand up from themselves. And I'm sure a lot of people pleasers, I can see where they were bullied as a child, as well in school. They were bullied. They had low self esteem. They probably were. I would say some of them were probably the nerds or the ones that acted very older than for their age and what they were because again they could never truly be themselves or get to know who they truly was or know what they wanted out of life, so they became a people pleaser. And as far as zodiac signs, the ones uh that come to mind of people pleasers would be most likely would be Libras. They are known to be people pleasers. Basically, they will go along to get along with. No offense to Libras, but I'm just saying that that's what some of the typical until they learn that that is not good a good trait or behavior that they need to learn about them. I mean, they need to learn that about themselves. Nothing wrong with that. Like Gemini's, they are known to be how they say to be people that let people go real fast, or they are known to go cold on you real fast, and we have to learn to deal with that. But yeah, it's just like every zodiac sign got their thing. So I'm gonna start off with giving the definition what I see about people pleasers, and you may want to ask them, am I people pleasers? I don't think I've never been a people pleaser. Maybe as a kid, I probably, when you're young, you don't know who you are. You maybe wanted to make sure that you done everything, like all your chores. You want to make sure your grandparents were happy with it, or something like that, or your parents was happy the way you washed dishes and swept the floor up, and it kind of just. But I was doing it to make sure I got my allowance most of the time. That's the reason why I want to be a people pleaser as a child. Okay, a people pleaser is an individual who has an emotional need to please others. So this is an emotional need, often at the expense of their own needs, desires, and well-being. This behavior goes beyond simple kindness and is typically driven by fear of rejection. Fear of rejection, conflict, or the need for external validation. While they may seem kind and helpful on the surface, chronic people pleasing can lead to burnout. I can see that. Resentment and a loss of self identity over time. The self identity, I've seen that in people. They can't be themselves. They don't know who the hell they really are. So how can they be themselves and they ain't never got an opportunity to find out who the fuck they are? And what else does it has to say? Okay, what is the root of the cause of people pleasing? People pleasing often stems from childhood experiences, like I said, just common sense, such as conditional love. Their love was conditional. Neglect or trauma, abuse, conflict, teaching a person their worth depends on meeting other needs for validation, security, and peace. Evolving into a coping mechanism of trauma responses like fawning to avoid rejection or harm, coupled with a lack of boundaries and so societal pressures. Okay. And it's showing the root causes in childhood and family, conditional love. We all went through that growing up, where love, affection, and praise were only helpful, given for being helpful or agreeable. See, the conditional love, you got to do something to get some praise for it. But they just can't love you for being who you are. You're their child. You brought them in this world, and you can't love them for being just your child. You gotta you're making your child have to do something for you so you can love them or give them praise. Now, you know, a lot of people, the parents got these slave mentalities. That's not good. Emotional neglect, learning to suppress your own needs because a parent was unavailable or dismiss emotions, trauma and abuse, um, experiencing physical, emotional, or sexual. I don't know if I can even say this word, the ABUSE, or growing up with unpredictable narcissistic caregivers. Unpredictable narcissistic caregivers, leading to fun people pleasing as a survivor tactic. High conflict home, developing pleasing behavior to keep the peace and avoid arguments. Role reversal, a child taking on an adult role, like I told y'all, like confident or emotional regulator for a parent. Okay, now it's in the psychological and emotional factors, fear of rejection and abandonment, a deep-seated belief that if you don't please others, you will be left alone or disliked, low self-worth, feeling inadequate, inacu, inaccurate, accurate. Yeah, I can't say it. Inadequate. It's INADEQUATE. So you try to earn your worth by doing to others. What's in my TV went off? Okay. Anxiety, using people pleasing as to gain temporary relief from anxiety by creating a sense of safe or avoiding discomfort. Lack of boundaries, not understanding where your needs and others begin, making it hard to say no. So yeah, this is the basics. Let's see what it says. In essence, people pleasing starts as a strategy to get needs met or a survivor difficult environments to survive difficult environments, but it becomes a deeply ingrained habit that prioritizes other feelings over your own. So that's the basic of why people are people pleasers through life. And they go through life. Not only does it carry on from the grandparents, but from the grandparents or to the from the parents. It also travels on to when they have children or grandchildren or their own children. It just the constant people pleasing, or they may give the kids this problem that they had in their family, made it a generational problem or a generational curse, I would call it, and they pass it down to their kids, where their kids become people pleasers as well. So yeah, I don't think that a person can go through life and be truly happy being a people pleaser. because you have to take the notion. You're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to change the narrative of that. You have to start standing up for yourself. You're gonna have to stand on your square, be who you are, start saying things from your chest, you know, saying it from the chest. Mean what you say. Get to know who you are, what your needs is, what you want. Break away from any and all people that want you to remain a people pleaser so they can use you in a abuse you. It's not fair. It's not fair. You have your own life. Why would should you stand on that for the remainder of your life? You have to live your life. You don't you might leave here tomorrow, and all that you can remember is how you pleased others and not please yourself, and you had no type of bliss, beauty, fun, excitement, freedom in yourself. Or I don't think you can even get true love out of being a people pleaser. So I hope that helps someone to identify with being a people pleaser and what they need to do to stop being a people pleaser. If they need to seek counseling, do that. If you need to talk to another type of professional, psychiatrist or whatever, do that. Counseling, psychiatrist, whatever you think what could help you, give you some pointers to help you stop the triggers of wanting to people please everyone. But today, I just want to make another video, being consistent and doing what I say I was going to do for this year. And y'all, I hope y'all enjoy this video and stop being a piece of people pleaser. And thank y'all for coming to view my channel and hit like and comment. And until the next video.